Hello, my dear students. I am here with the second chapter, Election and Representation. This is my second video on the same chapter. In the last video, we discussed about what is an election, why do we need election, and also we discussed first type of election, that is FPTP system. This system is followed in our country, that is India. In today's video, I am going to start with the second method of election, that is called proportional representation. Children, this is a very different system of election. This is different because we are all not familiar with this method of election. We are familiar with FPTP system. So let us see. Suppose this is a country and this country has 120 seats in parliament. So how many members will be elected to the parliament? Of course, 120. But in FPTP system, you all know that India, there are 543 seats. So how many constituencies India is divided into? 543 only. But in proportional representation, there are 120 seats in parliament. This is just a imaginary figure. And then in this system, no constituencies are formed. That means this whole country is treated as one constituency. And at the time of election, different parties contest election, not the candidate. Voters go and give vote to a party. That means voters on the day of election, they go and give vote to a party. After the voting is done, votes are counted and each party is allotted the share of seats in the parliament in proportion to its share of votes. It means after the vote is counted, whatever percentage of vote the party gets, the same percentage of members they are allowed to send to the parliament. Let me explain this with the help of one example. See, suppose in a country there are 120 seats. So 120 seats, there is only one constituency. The whole country is treated as one constituency. But how many parties are there to contest election? There can be 7, 8, 9, 10 parties. So say A, B, C, D, E. These are the parties who have contested election, and after the counting was done, A got 20% of vote, B got 30% of vote, C got 10%, and D and E also some amount of vote they got. So how will this party be allowed to send representatives to the parliament? That depends on this 20%. How many seats are there? 120. So 20% of 120 will be how much? Let's see the calculation. 24. It's coming as 24. That means after the election is over, party A will be allowed to send 24 representatives to the parliament. Similarly, party B has secured 30% of vote. How many members this party will be allowed to send the representatives? Let us calculate. The total number of seats are 120. So we cancel this. And we see the number what we are getting is 36. It means party B will be allowed to send 36 representatives to the parliament. Similarly, each party, whatever percentage of vote the party is getting, based on this percentage, they will be allowed to send the same number of members to the parliament. How is this system different from FPTP system? Here you see that whatever percentage of vote they are getting, they are allowed to send the same number of members to the parliament. But there is one chance of unfair practice. What is that? Suppose a party has been allowed to send 24 representatives. So this party can send all 24 members from his family so that his family becomes powerful. To avoid this, what is done? Before the election only, each party prepares a list of candidates. in preference, in order. So the most preferable candidate will be number 1, then second, 3. This way they prepare the list of candidate. How many candidate? Since there are 120 seats, so they prepare a list of 120 candidates, and after the election, if they is allowed to send 24 members, first 24 members become the members of parliament. So this method is called as proportional representation, because in proportion to the percentage of votes, they are allowed to send the representatives to the parliament. I hope you all have understood this. In the next video coming after this, I will be explaining you the second variation of proportional representation. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.